Hello, beings and externals, and welcome to the GAZERS podcast. I am the host, or I guess the narrator, the debater, the curator, Jonathan J. Gillenwaters. Hello, welcome. Today's podcast, first podcast. Or is it even really a podcast? It's whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to call it the GAZERS podcast. A podcast doesn't have to necessarily amount to time. It's just what it is. It's a conversation, a discussion. Either way, it's a video, a form of art. Today, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about chakras, right? We are going to be talking about your 7 chakras. And technically, what is a chakra? Am I going to look at the textbook definition? No. I'm saying things based upon what I know, what I've learned, and what I've written down, okay? Does that necessarily mean that I'm wrong? No, you can believe me or not. Am I asking you to believe me? Not really. I'm just saying the things that I want to say. And whether you're listening to me or agree with me and want to say that you believe the things that I say, hey, that's you. You can do whatever you do. I'm going to do whatever I do. And if that pertains to us coming together on a certain subject, please let that be. Because me, I would love it greatly, dearly. I love it. I love it when us people can come together as one, since we all came apparently from one place. So why not try to get us all back to that one place? Hello, again, my name is Jonathan J. Gillenwaters. In this podcast today, I'll be referring about and talking about chakras. Let's get right into it. All right, now what is chakra? 7 chakras. These are the energies within your body, your soul, your spirit, whatever. Because it could mean your physical body, because the chakras are theoretically, idealistically, and probably figuratively, metaphorically, and maybe literally, if you actually believe in the chakras, right, are in 7 different places of your physical body, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think the 7th one is technically above your head, because it's like your spirit man is kind of like spirit woman. Spirit man doesn't really matter. It's just your spirit is technically above you, or it's necessarily a crown. Doesn't matter. We'll get into it. But starting off, number 1 is the root chakra. This is... Oh, I need some lights, cuz. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's better. Even though that I have a lamp, I'd rather use that one because there's more. Okay, but number 1 is the root chakra. Ooh, I could do it like this, like I'm a teacher. Red. All right. Because the root chakra is associated with the color red. It is talking about energy and stability. I am chakra. That's what it's called. And the actual name is Mulad Haran. Now, I'm going to butcher those actual names, and I'm probably not going to say them all. I'm going to say the ones that I'm probably not going to say them all. I'm sorry. No disrespect. But the root chakra. Now, these things. Now, I'm also going to be kind of talking about astrology today, too, technically. Because I'm going to be talking about house blends and where the houses are based and stems from. When I say house based and house stems, these are things that I am creating. I don't know if anybody else has ever said these before, but I'm putting these phrases together, and I'm saying that what these mean. House based means where it is, oddly enough, rooted at. This is where your astrological house, when it comes to your zodiac sign and your horoscopes and shit like that, where that house is based, which would pertain to a specific zodiac. I forgot what the 11th house is. Um, but when I say based, it is where that is its core. And when I say stems from, means it's a not necessarily directly rooted from there, but it can venture off from. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of it. Okay. And so that's the root chakra. It is where the 11th house is based, which is humanity, group dynamics, and aspirations. And 8th house stems is talking about transformation and life cycles. Now, the root chakra is one of the most important chakras, okay? It is probably the most important chakra because it is the first chakra, right? If you do not have this chakra in order, if you do not have this in order when it comes to the actual practice of using chakras, you can't get anywhere. You will not progress, okay? Because it is the start of all and also the end of all. The root chakra is red, okay? And now we're gonna go to the second chakra, which is located around your gallbladder or your genitalia area, right? And that one is a deep orange color. The sacral chakra is the second chakra. Your sensitivity, your pleasure. It is the I feel chakra. It is where the first house is based. Your ego and self-image. Granted, it's where your genitalia is. You know, a woman is gonna do things that a woman does and boast about that she is a woman. A man does the thing, I have a dick, I am a man. I have, woman, I have a vagina, I have a pussy, I do this. I'm sorry for the things that I say are quite vulgar, but I'm going to say what they are because that's just what it is. I'm saying truth, and I'm going to say what it is on how people will understand it. You might not necessarily understand it how I say it, because I'll probably say like my third eye type shit. You'd be like, what is that? And that's like a funny joke, but also like a serious manner, because it is like an entering to my third eye, like it's a direct entering into it. And you'd be like, what are you saying? Are you talking about like piercing my heart or my dick? Exactly. So I'm going to say those nouns, those adjectives, right? And it is where the second house stems from, because that is talking about your money and material possessions and those things. When it comes to like your wealth and everything, it is like who you are as a person. So it's like I feel like that is who I am. It is your ego. It is what boosts you a point. That is your second chakra, which is called the sacral chakra, your sensitivity and pleasure. Now your third chakra, your solar plexus chakra, that is just a regular orange. I think that's orange. These lights are kind of weird, bro. I don't know when it comes to the orange, but solar plexus, it is the strength and the determination. It is the I do chakra, and that is around your gallbladder. Now it's now necessarily underneath your stomach, but close to your stomach. You feel me? It is the I do chakra. The house, it is where the 12th house is based. Your endings and hidden strengths, right? Right? It's where all that core comes from, right? So it's kind of like towards the hip area. Think about it. Your gallbladder is like kind of around your hip area, right? Thinking about it going around, right? And that's kind of where like your thighs start at, right? Your thighs right there, and your femur is what, the biggest bone in your body, right? Or something like that. And it's like your thigh is like the thickest muscle too. It's like kaboom, 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 right? Sorry, I kind of got happy with that one. And it is where the 6th house is based, because it talks about day jobs, health, and routine. You know, it's kind of health routine. It's around your stomach area, gallbladder, boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 ironically, get shit done. You feel me? Boom, boom. And then we have the 4th chakra now, right? Which is the heart chakra. Love and sincerity. A lot of people get this mixed up. They always think love is associated with red because of the heart. But no, the color is actually light green. There's a light green. There's a light green because it is the core, because it's the heart. It's the heart chakra. It's the core. It's the middle of all things, bro. It's the middle of all the chakras. It's the fourth one, and it's in there, bro. It's in your stomach, bro. It's in your stomach. That's where it's at. And it's your love and sincerity, right? It is the I love chakra, bro. And it's where the fourth house is based, and where the 10th house is based. And the 10th house is where your career and authority. You gotta say it with your chest, but you can't really say it with your chest because you gotta kind of say it with your diaphragm. That's what you're saying with your diaphragm. You gotta say it like this. Say it with your chest. I don't really know, bro. I'm kind of, just winging it here. But you get what I'm saying. And it is where the 7th house is based also. And 7th house and 4th house are kind of both the same thing. I believe it is family, home, and security. Basically, it's family, core, everything, holding you together. Security, holding you together. Home, grounded, where you start from. All right. And then we have the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, the I talk. A lot of y'all motherfuckers like this one. Y'all niggas like this motherfucker. Y'all like that. Dude, I'm colorblind low key, bro. Relax. It's a sky blue, but it doesn't matter, bro. Same difference, bro. But it's the throat chakra. Clearly, it's in your throat because it's the I talk, and it's where the 3rd house is based, which is communication and community. Oh, and the throat chakra is communication and creativity. Sorry, my bad. And where your 5th house is based, and your 5th house is self-expression, romance, and creativity. I talk about self-expression a lot. I can make that a different video or a different podcast, talk about it in a different podcast, but that is a self-expression. Oh, I love self-expression. Self-expression is key to harmony, bro. You have to be able to say how you feel, right? No matter what it is, even if it is negative, you have to be able to say how you feel in any shape, way, and form. So the throat chakra is a one that really hits deep with me, but I really haven't done the process correctly to get to the throat chakra, but that is one that I know that is not blocked at all, but I need to get to my root chakra to there so everything can flow more better for me. But that self-expression, the throat chakra is woo, 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 baby boy, baby girl. We gotta go crazy. All right, that's the 5th chakra, right? Then we have the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye chakra, and this one is associated with the color violet. All right, I think that's violet. I don't know, but your 3rd eye, it's right here, bro. It's right there. It's your 3rd eye. Most people know the 3rd eye when it comes to like pyramids because of triangles, I guess. Whatever, bro, but your 3rd eye is like your spirit person, right? The 3rd eye is your intuition and your lucidity. It is the I see chakra because it is the 3rd eye, duh, bro, and it's right, stupid, bro. And it is where the 9th house is based, which is belief systems and higher learnings, right? Your 3rd eye, bro, it's your spirit, man. And when you talk about religion, they mostly talk about your spirit in the inside and don't necessarily talk about your flesh too much. I mean, they say that you do, but it's more about how you feel and how you see things. It's your perspective on certain things. Is it a cup half empty or is it a cup half full type of thing, right? And then the 7th chakra is purple, right? That looks more like blue, but I promise you it's purple, bro. But this is the 7th one. This is called the crown chakra. It is the knowledge and consciousness. It is the I understand. Now, this is the one that is key to changing who you are as a person. It is a thing that you have to be able to unlock or tap into to change the person that you once were. Okay? This is the key you want to figure out relationships, figuring out struggles, hardships, things in your life that are not going your way or that are going your way, and you need to focus on them. Either way, whether they're positive or negative, you need to focus on them. This is the one I understand that can flip everything. This is a thing that certain people can see in another person and say, I can trust that person 100%. This one, right? Okay, I'm sorry, that was a big one, bro, because it's the final one too, right? And this is where the 8th house is based, right? And I said that there may not be a house that comes from here, since this is just an enlightened chakra that is literally different in each person, right? This may be the purpose / the reason for living, and that's why I said 8th house based, because it's transformation life cycle. Right, and the 7th chakra is the thing that, again, like I wrote down, the thing that shows that we are different from one another, but is a thing that can also make us closer to one another and make us one another. Okay, and that's why I said that the root chakra is also the beginning and the end, because in order to have the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, you have to have the root chakra. You have to know your energy, your stability, the I am, because I understand who I am. Okay, because if you look at all the chakras going from 1 to 7, it says I am, I feel, I do, I love, I talk, I see, I understand. Okay. That's amazing. Like you could I understand that I see, I talk, I love, and I do, because I am. Okay. All right. I understand who I am because I feel, I do, I love, I talk, and I see. That's what the 7 chakras are. I understand who I am because I feel, I do, I love, I talk, and I see. I understand who I am. That's what these chakras are all about. That's all it is. Understanding who you are as a person. Who are you? Who am I? Can we be one another? Can we be with one another? Can we be one another? Are we one another? Why do we collide if we can continue to combine? Why continue to collide if we can just continue to combine? And when we combine, we gain more power. When we all become one, we are now all strong. None are weak. None can step beneath. Because we are all above. All are above. All includes here, before, and after. That's all. That's what all the chakras are all about. That's all what it's about. That's all it's about. This is what I believe. This is what I understand. This is what I understand. It doesn't have to be what you understand. Yours could be different. Because again, I do not know where it could be based upon. The 7th chakra and all of them together, the idea of chakras, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know. Because what it means to me is completely different to what it means to you, because we come from different places, literally. We are different parts of all the same thing, but why are we able to connect to one another somehow, some way? Because it all came from the same place. Do you get that? It all came from the same place. That's why we can all connect to one another somehow, some way, on some level, whether it might not be any ideas, anything that it can be something connects us to one another. No matter what, that is universal law. And that, ladies and gentlemen, beings and externals, is the chakras. Beings and externals. It has been a pleasure, for I am Jonathan J. Gilman Waters, and I pray and I love all of you. Have a great, blessed, wonderful life. Existence, I should say. Because what is life really? Something that is supposed to come to an end when it comes to the world. But we just exist because when I exist, nothing matters. I'm still here. We're all here. Have a wonderful existence, I should say. Yeah, that's nice.